Girls, I didn't come here for this. I told my mama, if 911 is going to do, I'm doing this with my hands so you'll understand the stress I'm under and the seriousness that I'm going through. If 911 starts doing like Scandal did and gives us 1, 2.5 seasons of what we think the show is going to be, which is cases and, you know, case by case episode, and we, you know, solving crimes and, you know, and then give us the next 5 or 6 seasons of talking about just individual characters and their storylines, I won't be here much longer. The last 2 episodes, we ain't talked about nothing but Chimney and Ghost Whisperer. I'm getting cold. Let me shut this down. We ain't talking about nothing but Chimney and Ghost Whisperer. I didn't come here for this. I came here for 3 and 4 different, you know, emergency situations that, you know, per episode. And we figure out, oh my goodness, you know, it's a boa constrictor wrapped around this girl's neck. And oh Lord, an earthquake. And, you know, oh my God, California wildfires and such which. A helicopter crash. I did not come here to sit around and watch Ghost Whisperer run through the woods. So Buck arrives home, sees Chimney stabbed, you know, down on the ground. He's still with us. His pulse is faint, but he's here. He's still here. As soon as the emergency folks get here, he goes on into the house because Chimney said that Jason has, Bakisha, girl. I don't know. So Ghost Whisperer. I can't remember her name. Mrs. Buck. Bakisha Ghost Whisperer Buckley. Jason has her. And so he goes into the house, and I'm trying to figure out when Chimney had the time to see who did this to him, because he got stabbed in the dark by a guy wearing all dark clothes with the hood up over his head. Stab, 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 and then the dude ran forward. So how? And he was spending all his time dying last episode. The clock was ticking. He was bleeding. He had blood all in his coffee cup and all that carrying on. We thought he wasn't going to make it, but he did. So I'm trying to figure out when he had time to identify this person. As we all know, Jason is Ghost Whisperer's ex-husband. I can't remember his name. His actual name, because Jason was a fake name. He done took Ghost Whisperer on out yonder, girl. Just... they out at the gas station. I'm trying to figure out now, how long have they been driving that they leave LA and they're at a gas station where there's only one, you know, it's like a rural gas station. There's only one, you know, truck driver comes up, and, you know, it's not a hustle and bustle type thing. How long was they gone, Lord? But anyway, they get out to this gas station. She is all bound up or whatever, but she says she has to go to the restroom. He slices the little zip wire around her wrist, lets her go on in there, but he goes with her, obviously, because girl, if she get in there by herself, she gonna tell him to call the police, like, period. She gets in there, she goes to the bathroom. The guy that's working behind the counter, you know, at the gas station, he's like, you know, y'all in from somewhere? What's going on? Y'all going on vacation? Jason is like, yeah, we're going, you know, second honeymoon. We rejuvenate our love, renewing our, you know, our strength and such which and so forth. While that's going on, Ghost Whisperer's in the bathroom trying to find a way, honey. She's trying to find a way out. She gets that door open, climbs out the window. By the time she gets out the window, he meets her there. They in the backyard of the gas station, wrestling, honey. He done punched her and carried on. Then the gas station guy, the owner, I guess he is, of the gas station, comes out with a gun and is like, you know, hey, none of this. As soon as I saw him with the gun, I turned to my mama and was like, so he finna get shot. Obviously, gas station owner ain't gonna make it out. Jason fights him. They tussle. Somehow Jason gets the gun. I don't understand, because if I have a gun and I see somebody running, I don't understand. because you see all these shows. I got my keys. Oh, I have keys, so you can either way. Okay. Well, I'll be in just a second, so. Sorry. Where was I? Yeah, on TV you see all these fights, and it's the trope, the big dramatic moment on all of these dramatic TV shows is you see 2 people tussling with a gun, and the gun goes off, and oh my God, they're so close. Who got shot? First of all, I hate that, because if I have a gun and you come up on me, we're not gonna tussle. I'm just gonna shoot you when I see your feet start moving towards my body. Period. You charging at me. I think I'm in danger enough that I have a gun pulled on you. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm going to have to. And that's just that on that. So whatever, they tussle. The man gets shot. He's struggling. And during this tussle, Ghost Whisperer doesn't run. She just stands there. Like, oh no, please stop. So the man gets shot. She rushes to his aid. And she's like, oh, it's going to be okay. You know, we're, you know, she goes into nurse mode and 911 operator mode. So Jason shoots him in the head. Boop. All right. Lights out. God bless. You know, it's you going up yonder to be with your Lord. I felt like it was a senseless act. You've already shot this man. Like, but whatever. And now they in the car and he's giving Taylor Swift, look what you made me do. Like you are the reason that man had to die, because if you hadn't run away, then I wouldn't, blah, blah, blah. Ignorant, just ignorant. Athena Bernadine is on the case. So we know it's going to get soft because she's, you know, when she's on the case, everything all right. She's on the case. I'm trying to figure out why it is that nobody was on duty. Nobody was on duty. You see Athena, she's off, you know, or she's at work, but the firefighters wasn't at work. You know, none of that. So convenient. It's just so convenient. Anyway, Buck didn't have to be at work. Well, I guess he had just gotten off of work, but whatever, I don't care. But Athena's on the job and she's running and trying to do and capture and all that she's doing. They going across city lines and somehow she's still working the case even though it's not her jurisdiction any longer and whatever. The phone. It looked like an Amber Alert popped up on Jason's phone when they were at the gas station. He ditched the phone. They traced the phone to the truck driver that was at the gas station as well. And they're like, oh Lord, she could be anywhere. We find out that the car he's using to kidnap his, you know, soon to be ex-wife is a rental car. Why are you kidnapping someone in a rental car? Like, oh yeah, girl, let me rent this car, kidnap this girl, and then I'm gonna just drop it on back off and we gonna go. They're like, what? Anyway, so they drive up, they're driving and she's like, you know, there are abandoned cabins in the woods. They always have to do a cabin in the woods. It's just it's so misery. You know, Kathy Bates did it 20 plus years ago. Stephen King did it. Like, it's been it's been done. You kidnap somebody, you take them to a cabin in the woods. Okay, girl, we get it. Can we have somebody kidnap somebody and take them to a penthouse? Like, it was so tropey. But they go to these deserted cabins. She has talked him into taking her there. They go, you know, in there, he's lighting a fire and making it all cozy and comfortable. At some point, she gets by the fireplace because she was gonna go in the kitchen. She's like, "I'll rustle us up something to eat." And he's like, "You ain't going in there with the knives. You out of your mind?" But he lets her get over by the fireplace. She grabs one of the little fire, the wood poker thingy, hits him in the head once, and takes off running. Me and my mama both were like, "Girl, beat him! You hit him in the head. He's knocked down on the ground. Beat his head in. Beat it in. Beat it in. Like, girl." The ghetto. So he bleeding all down the side of his face. She bleeding all on her face. They running out in the snow. It's blood dripping all in the snow. I'm like, that's nasty. Okay, snow is supposed to be white and pure, like an Anglo-Saxon virgin. Ain't no reason for the snow to be all red like this. Nobody asked for this. They running through the woods. He can't find her at first. Apparently she was hiding behind a tree. She hits him again with the stick. She tries to run on off. He grabs her by the leg. They tussling, honey. And he stabs her. She gets the knife. She stabs him up. She stabbed him up. Do you hear me? He rolls off of her. They laying side by side in the snow. And I'm still sitting here like this bloody snow. This bloody Django Unchained snow. Eventually we see Buck, because I don't even remember how. I guess maybe they tracked the rental car. I don't remember how they got there, but he running through the snow. she gets up after a while because she kind of blacked out for a minute, but she gets up and she's limping through the snow, and I'm sitting here like, I wonder, because Jason, we assume, is dead. I wonder if his ghost got up and whispered to her. Because if I was Jason's ghost, I would have got up and said, "You raggedy bitch," before I descended, or descended, not ascended, descended down to the hell. But you know, she's not whispering to ghosts over here. What's his name? Buck sees Bakisha. They run and embrace, and you see Athena Bernadine giving, I guess, the mile marker or where they are in the woods so that they could take her on down to the hospital. She gets to the hospital. Now, mind you, Chimney, he a soldier. He cool. He's sitting up in the bed. They wheel her in, and, you know, they reunited, and it feels so good. And basically, that's the episode. Now, next Monday, I was going to say Lee Daniels. Which homosexual is this? Ryan Murphy. Next Monday, sweetie, I would like us to get back to the cases. Let's have these 911 calls. Let's have a couple fires, a couple, you know, rescue situations, you know, all of that. I want to get back to that. I forgot to mention that the 911 operators banded together to help track the phone originally. That was nice of them. Anyway, girl, that was the episode. I'm finna go in the house because it's getting dark and I deserve to be in the house. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.